It's very difficult to get well-preserved human fundic stomach because the tissue autolyses very rapidly. This section is from a monkey, but illustrates the essential features, but on a much reduced scale. Let's first of all make sure we can point out to ourselves the main layers of the wall. The mucosa, including this thin muscularis mucosa, the submucosa, containing some small arteries and veins, the muscularis externa, and an outer serous membrane, the serosa. Let me explain the mucosa of this fundic portion of the stomach. The surface epithelium is fundamentally different from that which you'll see for the intestine, with its absorptive brush border. In the stomach, the surface epithelium consists of mucus cap cells, a unique cell type filled with tiny secretory granules of mucus. These differ in appearance from typical mucus cells. They're narrower, and their mucus-laden apical ends look clearer, and their nuclei are plump and round instead of being heterochromatic and pushed out of shape or flattened towards the base of the cell you would have seen previously. The mucus they produce is biochemically distinctive in that it stays slippery at the low pH of the stomach. The gastric epithelium does not form a flat surface, but instead forms gastric pits from their appearance when cut perpendicularly. They increase surface area of the stomach in a way different from the protruding villi of the intestine. From the bottom of these pits, simple tubular branch glands without ducts extend down deep into the lamina propria. They run pretty well straight down, except for their very distal ends, which twist around a bit. They're so packed together that all you really see here is just a large collection of cells. Two cell types can be distinguished in the upper parts of the glands. One is this brightly eosinophilic parietal cell with a nice central nucleus. Parietal cells secrete hydrochloric acid and intrinsic factor. And the other cell is this clear-looking mucus neck cell, which manufactures the special form of mucus that does not precipitate at low pH. The cells at the base of the glands, close to the muscularis mucosa, running along here, are of another cell type. They're chief cells, and they secrete the digestive enzymes for the stomach. The enzymes are packaged into secretory granules, but here the granules have leached out during processing, and so the apical cytoplasm looks very foamy and colourless. The basal ends of the chief cells are markedly basophilic due to the large quantities of rough or granular endoplasmic reticulum, and therefore of protein synthesis. Other cell types are also found in the stomach and the intestinal wall, but generally they require special sorts of preparations to demonstrate them. These include stem cells and scattered hormone-secreting cells. As you will see in the intestine, the surface cells are born from cell divisions deep in the mucosal glands.